The sands of Egypt hold countless secrets, whispers of a civilization that flourished thousands of years ago. We are captivated by the grandeur of the pyramids, the enigmatic gaze of the Sphinx, and the intricate hieroglyphs that adorn temple walls. But sometimes, the most intriguing mysteries are found in the smaller, seemingly unusual artifacts. Today, we delve into one such enigma, the curious case of ancient Egyptian ear tablets. Our story begins in the 1930s, near the majestic Great Sphinx of Giza. Dr. Salim Hassan, a prominent Egyptologist, was leading excavations in and around the New Kingdom Sphinx temple built by Amenhotep II, as well as within the Sphinx's enclosure itself. Amidst the expected finds, something peculiar emerged. Stone stelae, not inscribed with the usual hieroglyphs or divine figures but with carvings of human ears. These were not isolated occurrences. Dozens of these ear tablets were unearthed, presenting a perplexing puzzle.
The material culture of ancient Egypt, rich in its symbolism and artistry, provides a profound understanding of the civilization's religious beliefs and practices. From the monumental scale of temple architecture to the intricate detail of personal adornments, every object offers a potential window into the ancient Egyptian worldview. Among the more unusual and intriguing artifacts are the so-called ear stelae, or ear tablets, votive objects typically made of stone, featuring carvings of human ears. Predominantly dating to the New Kingdom, these objects have been discovered at various sites across Egypt, with a notable concentration around the Great Sphinx of Giza. This video aims to analyze the phenomenon of ear stelae, drawing upon archaeological evidence, epigraphic inscriptions, and previous scholarly interpretations. It will further explore the social and cultural implications of these artifacts, examining their role in personal piety and their place within the wider context of New Kingdom religious practices. The discovery of a significant number of ear stelae in the 1930s by Egyptian archaeologist Salim Hassan during excavations on the Giza Plateau provides a crucial foundation for understanding these artifacts. Hassan's meticulous work, particularly in the vicinity of the New Kingdom Sphinx temple, constructed by Amenhotep II, and within the Sphinx's enclosure itself, revealed a clear association between ear stelae and the Sphinx during this period. These findings, as meticulously documented in Hassan's multi-volume excavations at Giza, are fundamental to any serious study of the subject. Ear stelae exhibit a fascinating range of iconographic variations, reflecting the diversity of artistic expression and potentially different levels of patronage. Some stelae feature a single, large, and prominently carved ear, while others depict multiple ears, sometimes numbering in the dozens, arranged in rows or clusters. The quality of craftsmanship also varies considerably, from finely detailed and polished examples to more rudimentary and less refined carvings. This variation might suggest production by both skilled artisans, perhaps attached to temple workshops, and individuals of lesser means, possibly creating their own votive offerings. The stelae are often inscribed with a dedicatory formula, typically beginning with the phrase "made by," followed by the name, and sometimes the title of the dedicator. This formulaic phrase is common on New Kingdom votive objects and provides valuable information about the individuals who commissioned and dedicated these stelae. For example, a finely crafted stele found in the vicinity of the Sphinx, featuring two well-defined ears and a depiction of Hor-em-akhet in the form of a hawk, bears the inscription "Made by Hui." Another, discovered nearby and possibly the largest ear stele ever found, features a single imposing ear alongside a smaller figure of a deity perched on a pedestal. This stele is inscribed "Made by May." This May is likely the same individual documented in inscriptions found on the cliffs near the Khafre Pyramid. These inscriptions identify him as an overseer of works under Ramesses the Great, responsible for quarrying stone from the Khafre Pyramid complex for the construction of a new sun temple at Heliopolis. The fact that a high-ranking official like May, involved in major royal building projects, also dedicated an ear stele to the Sphinx, underscores the potential social range of individuals who participated in this practice, extending from high officials to, as suggested by the simpler stele, commoners. The prevailing interpretation of ear stelae, advanced by pioneering Egyptologists like Flinders Petrie and Salim Hassan, posits that these objects served as intermediaries in facilitating communication between worshippers and the divine. The carved ears were believed to act as conduits or receptors for prayers, ensuring that the devotees' petitions reached the intended deity. This interpretation aligns with the broader ancient Egyptian concept of divine accessibility through intermediaries, a concept well documented in the use of statues, divine images, and other cult objects that served as focal points for worship and communication with the gods. Petrie, in his seminal work Religious Life in Ancient Egypt, specifically connected the imagery of ears on these stelae to the act of hearing prayers, suggesting a direct and literal interpretation of the iconography. Hassan, in his excavation reports, further developed this idea, proposing that the ears served as symbolic substitutes for the actual ears of the god, effectively creating a direct channel for auditory communication. The presence of multiple ears on some stelae has prompted various hypotheses and scholarly debates. Wilhelm Spiegelberg, in his early 20th century studies, notably in the Zeitschrift für Ägyptische Sprache und Altertumskunde, proposed a connection to a deity with 77 ears and 77 eyes, suggesting a being of extraordinary sensory perception. While direct textual evidence for such a specific deity remains elusive, an inscription at the Temple of Khnum at Esna describes this creator god as having 77 eyes and 77 ears, lending some credence to the idea of deities with heightened or multiplied sensory capabilities. Alternative and perhaps more pragmatic explanations for the multiple ears include the representation of multiple prayers or petitions being offered simultaneously. Each ear could symbolize a separate prayer, either from the same individual or from multiple individuals, such as a family or a community. Another possibility is that the multiple ears served as a kind of fail-safe mechanism, ensuring that the message would reach the god even if some of the ears were damaged or defaced, a practical consideration given the potential for wear and tear on objects placed in open-air sanctuaries. The significant concentration of ear stelae discovered in the immediate vicinity of the Great Sphinx is of particular importance and cannot be overlooked. During the New Kingdom, the Sphinx experienced a dramatic revival in religious importance. It became identified as Hor-em-akhet, meaning Horus in the horizon, a powerful solar deity associated with kingship and divine protection. The pharaohs of the 18th and 19th dynasties, including Thutmose IV, Amenhotep II, Tutankhamun, and Ramesses the Great, actively promoted the cult of the Sphinx. They undertook extensive renovations of the Sphinx enclosure, constructed new temples dedicated to Hor-em-akhet, and erected royal stelae within the sacred precinct. The famous Dream Stele of Thutmose IV, for example, narrates a divine encounter with Hor-em-akhet, who promised the throne to the young prince in exchange for clearing the sand that had encroached upon the Sphinx. This royal patronage elevated the Sphinx to a position of national religious prominence. The ear stelae of New Kingdom Egypt offer a unique and intriguing glimpse into the religious landscape of the period. These artifacts, with their distinctive iconography and inscriptions, provide tangible evidence of a specific form of votive practice centered on the concept of auditory communication with the divine. While the precise details of the rituals associated with ear stelae remain open to interpretation, their connection to prominent deities like Hor-em-akhet and Ptah, as well as their widespread geographical distribution, underscore their significance within the broader context of New Kingdom religious beliefs and practices. If you like this video, then you're going to love our next adventure, because we're diving deep into one of the internet's biggest mysteries. Is the pyramid of Senusret II at El Lahun really melted? We'll explore the truth behind the viral photos and wild theories that have taken the internet by storm. Forget ancient aliens, lost technology, and solar flares. This video debunks those myths and reveals the real story of this incredible Middle Kingdom marvel. Get ready to discover the secrets of mud brick construction, the power of Pharaoh Senusret II, and the fascinating world of the 12th dynasty. We'll be digging into evidence from Flinders Petrie's excavations, exploring the entire pyramid complex, including the mysterious Tomb 621, and uncovering the real reason why this Egyptian pyramid looks so different. Was it a catastrophic event? A power plant meltdown? You won't want to miss this.
The pyramid of Senusret II at El Lahoun, with its unusual weathered appearance, has become a focal point for a wide range of theories, stretching from the truly outlandish to the meticulously researched. This ancient structure, often misrepresented in sensationalized online posts, serves as a fascinating case study in how a single monument can spark such divergent interpretations, reflecting not only the pyramid itself, but also the broader context of ancient Egyptian history and the evolution of archaeological thought. To understand this pyramid, we must navigate a spectrum of ideas, beginning with the most extreme and gradually grounding ourselves in the realm of archaeological evidence, all while considering the historical backdrop against which these interpretations have emerged.